Hare Krishna. So this is to answer a question about the structure of the universe. We've seen last time on Vedanta Sutra how the gods or the demigods, they also meditate on Brahman, and there was a description in the 5th canto of how all the residents of Jambudvip are worshipping different aspects of Narayan in their different varsha. So some question was about how can the Lord being on different other planets, since we thought that only on earth Krishna is coming with all his avatar. So the 5th canto is describing the universe in a very peculiar way, but to summarize it, to make it easy to understand, there's an aspect which is horizontal and vertical, like this. And this horizontal, this is what we call the middle planetary system, called Bhumandal. In our Gayatri mantra we are singing Om Bhur Bhuva Swa. So this Bhu, this is actually the earthly planes, but it doesn't mean the earth. There are many different varsha, or actually 9 varsha on this Bhumandal, and at the very center there's a place called Ilavrita Varsha where Shiva resides, and at the very center there's a big mountain which is upside down. It goes like this, like a cone, and it's called Meru mountain. And on top of that Meru mountain, Brahma is abode is there. So actually we should see it like this. You know, this is like on the horizon, but when we say vertical, it doesn't go like this. It goes more like this. And you have all the upper planetary system that is not visible to our eyes. So we have Svarga Loka, and above Svarga Loka there's even higher planetary system, Mahaloka, Tapaloka, Janaloka, Satyaloka, or Brahma Loka. And below, there's also below some lower planetary system, ending with Patala. Patala, and at the end there's this Anantashesh, who is sustaining the entire Brahmanda. This is the Brahmanda, which is like an egg. So it is described in the 5th canto that in this different varsha or lands, then the Lord manifests different avatars. So you have Narasimha, you have Sankarshan in Ilavrita Varsha, then you have Ayagriva, different kind of avatar. And those places, they call earthly planes. The earth is among one of them, Bharatvarsha is one of them. And the only difference is that it is called Boma Swarga, some kind of heaven, earthly heaven. There are 3 kinds of heaven. There's Divya Swarga, starting with Swarga Loka, the Indra Loka, where Indra and everybody resides. Then, of course, Mahaloka, all the upper planetary system. Then there's Boma Swarga, earthly heaven, where there's a lot of enjoyment. It is described that there's a river of juice and so many different flowers, and the demigods that comes there to have sensual enjoyment. And then you have also subterranean heaven below, heaven which are on the bottom, called Bila Swarga. And all this Rasatala, start with this Atala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Rasatala, Patala. This is described that is even more opulent and more enjoyable than the heavenly planets. But it is below the sun, so it's all dark, and it is lit by some mystic diamonds on the head. For example, in Patala Loka, on the head, on the hoods of the serpent, and they have so much light. Anyway, the point is that Vishnu manifests in all these different planes. On the earthly planes, And also on Mount Meru, there's many beautiful gardens where the gods are meeting. And the upper planetary system, which are situated like this, you have different kind of manifestation of Vishnu. And on Brahmaloka, then above Brahmaloka, there's a Vaikuntha Loka in this material world, where it's called Dhruva Loka, where there's also the Lord. And if you go below, then there's also in Sutala, for example, Bhamanadev, he became the doorkeeper. So this is the lower planetary system. This is not hellish planet. Sometimes devotees, they make this mistake, that they say this is hellish planets. No, hellish planets are even below this. This is called, the demons live there, but they have very many facilities. They use machineries and they have a lot of enjoyment and more enjoyment than in the Divya Svarga. And so in Sutala, Bhamanadev resides as a doorkeeper of Bali Maharaj, because Bali Maharaj surrendered everything. And at the end, Anantashesh is another manifestation of the Lord, which means infinite, and he is sustaining all of the universe, all the universes in the plural. This is one Brahmananda, and there is another. So many, says in the Bhagavatam and Chaitanya Charitamritam, as many as mustard seeds in a bag of mustard seeds. So this is the material world. Devotees have tried for 50 years to understand the 5th canto of the Bhagavatam, and that is the project also of ISKCON Mayapur, this big temple of making the planetarium. And we had some scholars who tried to also explain it. Shataputta, he was part of this scientific team. He wrote some many nice things. And also Dhanavya Maharaj, he also wrote something about the 5th canto and all the commentaries of the different Vaishnava. But this description of the universe, Shukadev says, actually it is not comprehensible. It is beyond our imagination, because the Lord is beyond our imagination, so His creation also is beyond our imagination. But for us, for the course of Vedanta, it is sufficient to know that this, we can see it like this, on the horizontal plane and on a vertical plane, and everywhere Vishnu is residing in different forms. So the gods meditate on Vishnu, they meditate on Brahman in different ways. This is the teaching. Hare Krishna.